Hey, what's up? It's Jay. I just wanted to let you guys know because I've posted on Twitter, Instagram, the community posts, but I haven't talked about it here. We are moving to a new channel. It was a weird decision to make. I completely understand. If you don't understand, that's okay. I will explain it later on in this video, but we are moving to a new channel called Bloodbath. It's Bloodbath TV. That name might change. The branding isn't 100% yet, but link is in the description. Subscribe to it if you want to stay up to date with our videos. This Saturday, we won't be uploading here. Next Tuesday, next Saturday, there will be no uploads on this channel. It'll all be over on the other new channel. We are kicking it off this Saturday with Shark Week, which is going to be awesome. And we will trickle out some random videos here in order to try and get the stragglers. We will still be doing horror movie reviews on the other channel. We'll be doing different content as well. Like if we wanted to review Street Fighter or Encino Man, we're gonna do it over there as well as horror. So I don't know if that's gonna work, but it's something we wanna do. Bloodbath and Beyond, the name is great. I really like it. I like the branding, and it has nothing to do with trademarks and copyrights like everybody thought when I did the Bubble Bath thing. The Bubble Bath thing was to try and figure out if the word bloodbath was going to be harmful for a new channel. Bubble Bath came up, I think it was like Wolfman Got Nards. He posted on Twitter, he knew that I was looking for a new name to temporarily change this channel to, just to test if bloodbath was an offensive word to YouTube. Nobody came at us. It was half a troll because I thought it was funny, but at the same time it was something we needed to test if we were going to make a new channel, because we were going to make this new channel Bloodbath and Beyond and change this channel's name. We've been thinking about this for over a year probably, and it has nothing to do with our immediate views on the channel, which I have kind of talked about, but like that's not really the big influence as to why we are moving to this other channel. However, it does have something to do with it. So like I said, I like our name, I like our look, and people enjoy the joke of Bloodbath and Beyond. In fact, I've probably received thousands of comments saying, sub to your channel just for the name. And while I did appreciate that, it does cause a problem for the channel because now we have this big bloated sub count and our views are very small because our 96,000 subscribers or 97,000 subscribers aren't an actual audience. I would say that we have realistically about 10,000 on and off subscribers that actually watch our content. Most of you don't watch in the first day, not even the first week, and that's totally cool. There are so many content creators and I'm not bitter about that at all. But what happens is because our channel is so big, I'm getting a lot of outside attention from other people that every single day I'm getting comments saying, look at how big your channel is, why do you get no views? And I know why. It's because a lot of people subscribed for reactions, top 10s, and disturbing videos, none of which we even create on this channel anymore. And nor do we really want to get back into them. So over the years, we've basically pigeonholed ourselves into making reviews for an audience that doesn't necessarily want reviews. I've experimented here for the past 5 months or so by putting out different content, not going crazy with it, but trying a few top 10 lists, first day releases to see if they gain any extra traction, doing stuff like top 5 obscure movies on Tubi. I've tried Blu-ray unboxings, which the people that do watch are like, yes, more of this. I released a What Would You Do that everyone was like, yes, do more of this. But at the end of the day, if you look at the numbers for all of those videos, they're like a third of anything. So anytime we try to experiment, and even in the past, even our 4 reels, like our April Fool's jokes doing comedies, nobody watches because they're just not interested in us, I guess, doing anything other than horror. Now, obviously, if you've made it this far into the video, you care about me and John, and you probably watch most of our stuff, which is exactly who I want to come over to our other channel. Not to mention, back like 8 years ago, there were not a lot of people that just did horror movie reviews. We had a lot of fast momentum because there was not a lot of competition. Now there's a lot of competition. And now when trying to get sponsorships and stuff like that, you really have to have a good view count as far as how many subscribers you have, to how many views per video, to how many videos you have in general. On Bloodbath and Beyond, we have 1,400 videos. We can't get sponsorships even though we have a massive number. So a lot of people are like, man, you guys are so successful. You guys are doing so well. Not so accurate, but I appreciate that. Like, I love that you guys watch us and you think so highly of us. And a lot of people do say like, hey, you're the reason why I started my channel. And that means the world to us. That's the coolest thing ever. So I just hope you guys like come over to the other channel and continue watching the shit that we do. Like I said, it's gonna basically be very similar to what you see here. In fact, we have like 2 months of content that's already filmed that was intended for the Bloodbath and Beyond channel that we're just going to be putting out over there. So we're starting with Shark Week. We're going to be dropping random horror videos. We're going to try other content as well and see what happens. It could end up being really problematic considering that that channel's not going to be monetized out the gate, and the fact that this is currently my job, I'm basically going to be sacrificing my income until that's monetized. I think this is probably a really shit idea as I'm thinking it out, but it's too fucking late. And we've talked about this at length for so long. We were just kind of hung up on trying to figure out what our name would be, and we just never did it, and I just said fuck it. We're going to Bloodbath, which was the initial idea. If you look at all our handles, it's Bloodbath_TV. This is the time to do it, because otherwise I was just gonna shut this channel down, to be honest. It's hard to express how disheartening it is to have a massive number and see such small views. And like I said, I understand why it happens, but I'd much rather have a smaller channel without the pressure of having a big channel. I'd rather have 2,000 to 5,000 subscribers and get the same amount of views. It just feels better as a creator. Like when I open my YouTube Studio app, which I open probably way too often just to like answer comments, I'm hit in the face with a bunch of down arrows that suggest that I'm doing a terrible job. I don't believe that the content is shit. I'm sure it is stale because we've been doing the same thing over and over again, and that's fine, but I don't think it's as bad as the numbers are suggesting in comparison to the sub count. Everything is in comparison to the sub count, because I know that there's a lot of small creators that would be like, whoa, 1,000 views, that's amazing. But if you think about it, if we're almost at 100,000 subscribers and we get 1,000 views, that's 1% of our audience, or 1% of our subscriber base. Over on Extreme Underground, I have 2,600 subscribers and I get around 1,000 to 3,000 views, which is like 45% to like 120 or 130% of the subscriber base actually watching the stuff that I upload. It's a better metric for me to gauge what people want. On Bloodbath, it's impossible because there's too many outside sources. For example, one of our top videos is a random shitty trailer reaction. It's not funny, it's not good. It's got over 1 million views, and it's simply because it's embedded on some Indian website for bootlegging the movie. I don't want to remove it because it makes me money, but it's also not something that we're proud of. And the same can be true for a lot of our earlier stuff. And it's weird with the YouTube algorithm and the way that it recommends videos, you'll see stuff from like 8 years ago, 7 years ago popping up on your homepage all the time. I see it, you see it. Based on our numbers, new viewers see it. And that's the problem. YouTube is recommending our old back catalog where we didn't know what we were doing. I get comments all the time about, oh, these guys are boring, they're bland, they're just staring at the camera reading off a script, which we don't. We've never read off a script once on this channel except for my top 10 lists, but it sucks. It really sucks as a creator to just look at comments every single day. I get really shitty comments, and I know people are like, well, you put yourself out there, you expect this kind of stuff. To some degree, when all of this traffic comes from outside sources and people dwell on old shit that we did 7 years ago, like, are you proud of everything you did 7 to 8 years ago? If you're an artist, are your drawings now the same as they were back then? And would you want people to judge you based on your oldest, shittiest drawing? Or do you want people to view your new stuff and say, oh, that's pretty solid? This is our issue. Anyway, I've ranted. Our mind has been made up. It's happening. The channel's created. Subscribe to it and join us there if you like us. If you don't like us, don't come. I hope this makes sense. I hope you guys understand and you don't think I'm some kind of elitist, because that's not my intention. I really just don't like the pressure of having a large channel. I'd rather have a small channel and build a tighter community than have a bunch of dead subscribers. That's it. It does suck that we didn't hit the 100K. We were planning on doing the new channel once we hit 100K, but our subscribers went from 3,000 a month to 200 subscribers a month. And it's sad. It's sad that we have to back out at this point, but I've already held off for a year anyway, so we may as well just do it now. This whole video seems like just me fucking venting, and I'm red because it's hot in here, not because I'm mad. We actually are really excited about this because it gives us a new opportunity to start at the ground floor, doing whatever we want. Even if it ends up being the exact same shit, it's just, it feels more refreshing. And knowing that people that are there aren't going to be looking at a back catalog of shit that we might regret. I don't like half of our content on this channel because It's boring because we were learning. We didn't know what the fuck we were doing. Anyway, I'll stop. Join us over there. I hope you guys enjoy Shark Week, Saturday, 8 videos back to back to back, Bloodbath TV, and thank you all for watching.